the writ of habeas corpus that I filed, and it's got right here. Florida statutes provides that no person who has been committed to the hospitalization pursuant to the provisions of the chapter can be released except ordered by the court. Therefore, blah, 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 can afford the relief. I was sent against my will to the Florida State Hospital at Chattahoochee, Florida, 2011, by the order of the court in Bay County, Florida. I am being kept here against my will by Diane James, the administrator of the Florida State Hospital, and by David E. Wilkins, Secretary, Florida Department of Children and Families. I believe I am being deprived of my freedom for wrong reasons. I believe depriving me of my freedom is wrong. Because state of Florida reasons make your commitment as specific as possible. Attach additional. I was close to a jury trial, 180 days, speedy trial, to confront my accusers. Florida Constitution guarantees me the right under Florida and U.S. law, Constitution, Article 1, Section 16, 3.220 discovery. I believe my accusers feared greatly the possible exposure of an open trial. United States Code Title 18, 241, 242, where I had at least 200 interrogating questions. 35 reasons to acquit me in a jury trial. I believe many fabrications, false claims, were not under oath, which I believe protects all Americans from possible corrupt reasons for government to terrorize innocent Americans. For I believe the charging information of dumping 500 pounds of trash I don't own, or drive a truck 100 cubic feet from previous 40 days jail for commercial reasons borders laughable. And let's see, and different. I believe a false warrant. I have no history of being a community threat, but a peacemaker. I'm unable to afford an attorney. Continued, another sheet of paper. Enter an order authorizing the release from involuntary. Anyway, okay. So anyway, this is part of the writ of habeas. And then this is despite many months of severe testing of harsh jail conditions, I stubbornly made an attempt to keep my world, help out my fellow mates, talk people out of confrontations, especially went out of my way to help any handicapped and a few, rude, inconsiderate, whatever it is. As far as I know, I didn't get any disciplinary reports. I am, by involuntary hospitalization, suffering physical and emotional trauma for a nonviolent, I believe, claim crime, and locked up like I did a willful, unprovoked, vicious crime. 9. I believe false psychiatrist interviews were done by video tape under well-rested conditions where I wasn't severely sleep deprived directly from jail would have shown my ability to an attorney to recall the events and the offenses and the ability to recall court-related laws. And even with my sleep deprivation, I was still able to conversate in a meaningful way. 11. I believe the terms that were used to diagnose me were very vague and not as specific as they could have been. 12. I was not given an opportunity to verbally challenge anybody or who decided to declare me incompetent, and I further believe it was never video recorded with editing proof safeguards. 13. I believe since my jailing since August 2nd, December 29th, 2011 almost probably cost. I believe since my jailing since August 2nd through December 29th, almost January possible has cost the general public about $50,000 or more, which I never wanted to be a further burden. 14. I believe I read Governor Rick Scott, many staff at Chattahoochee Hospital in Tallahassee Democrat. I believe jailing someone who has no violent convictions should only be for those who unprovokingly start trouble. I have never been one to hate cops, see them as a necessary evil. I even had one cop give me a guitar. Ex parte hearing, unconstitutional, unfair. How can a person be declared incompetent if he can aid his attorney, create offensive defenses, strategies, create questions, allow a conversation, as I believe is in the rules of court behavior with 3.220 discovery, Florida Statute 90 criminal trial, make aware of impeaching credibility of a hostile witness, claimed witness Robert Bailey tried to play crazy card in a murder trial in Bay County, yet was found competent to go to trial. I believe from my observations and conversations, Dr. Michael Direcchio and psychiatrist at Florida State Hospital were confused about my charges of felony littering, which a video recorder, I believe, would have revealed other than any recorded written statements. I have yet to see all the court papers that committed me to the mental hospital commitment package. Real, verifiable reasons to put me in maximum hospital conditions where I never willfully harmed anybody. There is no way to form a defense or challenge accusations against me. 22. No impartial, disinterested citizen ever were shocked to call emergency or call the cops. Even some church people came to say hi. I was widely known in Panama City, Florida, for having a kind word to say to the poorest and the confused, and would help out at a local convenience store, safeguarded an automotive business, I believe all should try to make even a little effort to make our world a friendlier place, no matter the place or the conditions. I believe of my stubbornness, if released and totally freed, I would continue to be kind, helpful, and mindful of the least, the last, the lost, and confused, and continue to practice my guitar, living a peaceful life. I don't drink, use alcohol, use drugs, and the most, socially dangerous habits. Now here's another thing. When you first go there and they take your picture, they have a flash that they don't even tell you about.